Yo, what is up, guys? It's Soesky here, and today we have completed Tier 2 with the release of the Friendly Forager Relic, it is returning from last year, so obviously just going to make herb lore a lot easier for some people. I'm going to get into who I think this is good for and who I think is not so good for. Um, I think going up against Hot-Footed and even the woodcutting one, I guess, it's going to depend on your playstyle and your goals. But I see this being probably one of the weaker relics in tier 2, based on what you want to accomplish. So let's go ahead and look here. We got them lined up next to each other. So it's very much the same as last year outside of the silk lined benefit. And they also added, I believe, it looks like they added this all items are processed at once, which is pretty huge. That part is kind of nice. I guess it will be really good, like herb lore XP. If you want to go for herb lore XP past 99, I really don't see that being the case for most of the players this league. Even me going for XP, herb lore will probably be one of the skills that I don't focus as much on for XP maxing. I just really don't see the point. For me, probably 50 mils. Other people probably going to stop at 99 or might not even go to 99. So overall, I think it's a very weak relic when you compare it to something like Hot-Footed, where you're getting like a free agility experience, no time agility experience. You're getting automatic cooking, automatic smelting. You're making money off of it through Marks of Grace. And then Woodsman, I mean, Hunter's kind of more annoying than herb lore to me. So I'd almost rather go Woodsman for the Hunter benefit. And that's all I really would take Woodsman for, is the Hunter benefit. So I think Hot-Footed pretty much just wins tier 2 at this point. And I'll go into why right now. A lot of people are trying to defend Friendly Forager. And I get it. I've come across some circumstances where you might want to take Friendly Forager, but it's far and few between. So I believe the right choice for most people is going to be going Hot-Footed, not Friendly Forager, unless they're trying to do like a PVM rush, or this is where it kind of is a little caveat of where you may want to take Friendly Forager. If your regions dictate you need to take Friendly Forager, is pretty much where we're going with this here. I don't need you. Where are we here? So Fremenic is a big one. Where are we? Here we go. So Fremenic only has one herb patch, and Valmore only has one herb patch. So if you were doing a combination of like the deserts, which is not a good source of raids herbs. So not only does desert not have a herb patch, it also doesn't have a good source of straight grimy herbs from its raid, and it has no patches either. Valmore only has one patch. I'm sure you could get some herbs here, but picking desert and also not where the raid rewards are mostly catered towards seeds, but then not having an herb patch, it's pretty rough. If you combine that with Tirunwin, also pretty rough, because again, not a good source of grimy herbs outside of Zulra, and also no herb patch if you get seeds. So that right there, two of your 3 areas, you get 0 herb patches. The other one would be Fremenic. Now, Fremenic does have a herb patch, and it is disease free, but other than that, Fremenic doesn't have a good source of grimy herbs, again, at all. So if you had a region that was looking like DFT, Desert, Fremenic, Tier 1, you probably want to consider taking Friendly Forager, because getting herbs and growing herbs is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Now, on the opposite side of this, when do you not want to take Friendly Forager? Well, Zaya and Wildy are absolutely fucking insane for herbs and secondaries. I mean, if you go to Venenatis here, Venenatis in the wilderness, like, look at those herbs. And I know the drop rate's 1 in 126, but you got to keep in mind, this is leagues. You're going to be blowing through these kills so fast. And that's a good amount of herbs to get right there. Ranar, Snap. So that's got your prayer potions. That's your, what is that? Is that restores? And that is your Sarah Brews right there. And then it also drops a shit ton of red spider eggs for XP. Snapegrass is a bit of a different story. You're going to want to be doing, if you go Zaya, you could get them from Zaya. But otherwise, yeah, so that might be an issue. But yeah, the Venenatis and many other bosses in the wilderness, absolutely crazy. If you go Zaya, you got the grubby chest, which for straight like potions, if you wanted, you also get some noted herbs in the grubby chest, and you get the egg sacs from Zaya. Also, you get the farming guild, you get Hespori, you get the tithe farm. So there's more than enough options in Zaya to not need to pick friendly forager. What else do we have here? Yeah, Chaos Druids, Seracnus, Druids, and Isaiah, Venenatis in the Wilderness. Oh, and then Karen also has, that's where I was going with that. That's what I was looking for. If you go to Karen here, and then you go to, where are we going? Chambers of Zarek, rewards, and we click on the ancient chest. The ancient chest drops are absolutely fucking nuts for herbs. Like, look at that. You are gonna, if you go Zaya, you are set. You are so set. You do not need to, that in any sense of the word, go for friendly forager. You have herbs galore over there. And not only so, and on top of so Zaya Wildy already don't need friendly forager. I'd say even if you go one of those areas, you don't even just if you pick one of Zaya over Wilderness, you don't need friendly forager. You'd want to go with something like Hot Footed probably. And then the other thing is with mastering mixology, I figured out that so you can get these expert potion packs. Everybody can do mastering mixology. You do need some herbs to get started, which is, you know, some lower level herbs to get started on it. But if my calculations are correct, you can get up to 46 expert potion packs per hour with the 8 times minigame points. So 46 of these packs times all of, or a good amount of these potions here as you get, 2 to 4 noted. Each potion pack rolls the loot table 4 times, giving 2 to 4 noted 3 dose potions per roll. So we all get Mastery Mixology, and as long as you have like a good low tier herb, source, or you have Zaya or Wildy, there's really just no point to go friendly forager for most people. I don't feel like most people are going to be going past 99, and unless you don't want to do any PVM, then maybe you would want to go friendly forager. But other than that, I think it's going to be a less than like 20% picked Relic. I think it's going to go like somewhere around 2020 for Woodsman and friendly forager, maybe even a little lower. And then most everybody else is going to be locking into hot footed. Because yeah, it's just the difference is insane. Again, it's area dependent. If you don't want to do PVM, friendly forager probably for points. And if you're going something like DFT, Desert Permanent Tier 1, you probably want to go friendly forager. Outside of that, I can't think of a good reason anybody would really want to go friendly forager over hot footed, and maybe over woodsman, but over hot footed for sure. It just makes no sense. Well, the other one is we'll go to the Twitter here. The other reveal today was the Kalphite Queen Echo Boss is returning with a familiar drop. Ignite your foes and stacks and strike with the same cutting accuracy rolls as before. So it sounds like it's going to be super accurate. It was really good, I guess, up until you got like the Twisted Bow. So if you're going desert, that's dope. That'll be nice for you, but I'm not going desert. And I don't know. With getting the T-Bow from Zaya already, I'm not the most hyped on this. But maybe some people will be. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow with another reveal that we will go ahead and look into.